Hey people, Duncan here. Let's talk some liberal Oregon politics. First and foremost, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment in the box below, and hit that bell for notifications. So let's talk this liberalism in Oregon. The first thing I want to talk about is Proposition 101. Proposition 101 is this idea that our current so-called governor has taxed the American people up to $700 million increase. It's the idea that she has imposed free abortions as well as insuring illegals, and it's literally drove up the cost of insurance. Her bright idea is to let the college students' tuition go up to help fund it. Her idea is to raise the rates on insurance up to 1.5%. Her idea is to create a sales tax on insurance. All of these ideas are horrific. All of these ideas would cripple us as taxpayers and would create even more difficulties in the state. Here's the simple fact. We shouldn't fund abortion, free abortion, or any kind of so-called abortion. We don't need to fund this activity that many of us don't even agree with. We don't need to fund illegals and their insurance costs. These are all huge burdens to us as Americans. Massive burdens. Okay, we don't need to do this. This is a huge problem in our Oregon economy. So let me tell you why we don't need to fund abortion. First and foremost, abortion is wrong. And here's why abortion is wrong. Abortion is wrong because ever since Roe v. Wade was enacted, it is unconstitutional. It always has been, it always will be. And here's why. First and foremost, it was enacted after WIC. WIC already set up guidelines that a woman pregnant with an unborn child qualified for tax-funded assistance. Assistance that help feed and nourish them and their unborn child. This was a prerequisite to getting WIC. Yet, months later, these same unborn children were not even given due process. So the idea that they qualify for tax assistance and then they're not legally represented by due process. This is a violation of taxation without representation. Also, the term woman's choice. This is again a violation of gender discrimination. You see, at no point does it say anything about a father's choice. At no point does it say anything about father's rights. And at this point, we've already had the evidence that fathers have been completely delegitimized in this country since Vietnam. So, we know that woman's choice, by definition and terminology, is a violation of gender discrimination. Also, any rookie lawyer could make a claim that the founder of Planned Parenthood worked with other leaders in the woman's choice movement to install their racial cleansing population control. And here's what I mean. Planned Parenthood was founded by a lady named Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger had very famous quotes, wrote books, spoke at KKK rallies about the eradication of minority groups, controlling the birth rates of minority groups. Okay, these ideas led to birth control, and it led to abortion. Planned Parenthood just happens to lead the world in abortions. Think about that. Planned Parenthood is founded by a known racist, bent on controlling and wiping out minority groups or minority populations, and she's granted that power. And for many years, this organization was federally granted to do just that. So I can make a claim, along with any other rookie lawyer, that Roe versus Wade was a form of racism, since it was designed by a known racist to control the population of minority groups. So, with those things being said, there's enough question of its own right there to qualify on whether or not abortion should be legal in this country. See, this is an argument Democrats don't want to talk about. Okay, so then they move on, and they want to bring up gun rights. Because I live in a state where me talking to you right here the way I'm talking to you, they can deem me as a public nuisance. They can come kick in my door. They can take my gun and make me go to court to prove that I'm sane enough to own a weapon. They just passed that here in Oregon. Without any medical documentation, without anything, any just cause, they can come in, they can take your Second Amendment from you, and then you have to go to court to prove your innocence. So tell me, where in American history have we been guilty until proven innocent? And furthermore, why are these liberal politicians, Kate Brown administration, why are they set on taking the rights away from the American citizens? So here's what I'm saying to gun control. The irony is I want gun control. I want to control the guns that are flowing over their open borders. I want to control the guns that are flowing from their open border policy into our inner cities, into the hands of our youth, and into the hands of the gang members who are killing our officers. I don't want to take the guns away from the legal citizens. Instead, I want to take the guns away from the illegals and the criminals looking to kill us and our police officers. I want to enact laws, registry lists for criminal organizations, gang members, so that we know where these criminals live and conduct business throughout our state. I want to push for law and order. I want to go against these criminal organizations and these corrupt leaders, politicians. As governor, I will, in fact, open up all evidence I can for the Uranium One scandal and any other scandal. Because the American people have a right to know, and I would love to work with the federal government to get the truth out. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in our core values. I believe in protecting our history. I believe in educating truth to our youth instead of this make-believe false narratives that we hear today. I want to push to build smaller counties into bigger cities, into bigger counties, so that more of Oregon has a voice. And I will do that by lowering the property rate in every county with less than 150,000 people in it. These counties, 29 out of 36, will flock to me. They will stand behind me, since I will be the candidate trying to save their farms, trying to save their homes. These small towns, these small communities, these small counties will look rather great to people looking for a new chance in life, looking to escape the big city taxes, looking to escape California taxes or other taxes from neighboring states. These people will move to these counties. They will look at these towns as places to raise their kids, to grow their families. They will bring with them small businesses, family businesses, commercial businesses. Soon these cities will get bigger. Industries, manufacturing will follow. It's a matter of time before Oregon has a larger voice instead of just Portland. I want to work with these people in these counties to end the sanctuary status in Portland, to end the illegal rights paid for by the American taxpayers. I want to use these 29 counties to push the federal government, the law enforcement, to start making arrests and deportations and giving back the American people their city, giving back the Oregon people their rights. We can overturn the tyranny that Kate Brown has imposed upon us. We can start overturning some of this ludicrous rules and laws. I will fight for the veterans, as I plan on having tax incentive plans for homeowners who are active or retired military. Oregon will be a beacon for military to come to live and to grow their families. Many of them will come to these small counties. Many of them will help build these small counties. This is a plan that every Oregonian can stand behind. I'm a governor that every Oregonian can stand behind. So people want to know about my issues with pot. What's my stand on marijuana? So let me be blunt. I believe that as long as alcohol and cigarettes are legal, so should pot. I believe that both alcohol and cigarettes kill more people than marijuana ever has. I believe we have far bigger problems to worry about in this country than marijuana. I believe marijuana has the ability to make this state and this country billions of dollars. It has the ability to become a national resource, a chief product. It has the ability, if marketed, to be an amazing product for this country. As governor, I will push the hemp industry here in Oregon. We will become leaders of the hemp industry here in Oregon. And I will always fight for the medical marijuana users, for I have seen the benefits with my own eyes. I have seen medical marijuana help people with seizures. I've seen marijuana help people going through chemo, help them eat and sleep and deal with some of their pain. I've seen it with my own eyes. Oregon needs help. Oregon needs redeemed. We need to bring back morals, values, law, order. We need to bring back the American pride. And you do that by nominating and voting and electing me as Oregon's next governor. Please vote Duncan 2018. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment in that box below, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you. Have a good day. God bless.